Hey MVPs, Rico Knows here. Going to talk to you guys about the next fight on the fight card. This is the main card now. We have Torrez Finney making his UFC debut. He's 10-0, undefeated, and he's fighting Robert Valentin, 11-4. We'll start with Robert Valentin. He's 6'2", 185. He's out of Switzerland. This is a grappler, if you will. He's not a great striker, but he's known for his submission game. Shout out to him. His nickname is Robzilla. The last time we saw him, he was on the UFC Ultimate Fighter in the Fight House. It's not quite as prestigious as it used to be, right? Fighters coming out of the Fight House used to be the whole rave and the talk. Now it's fighters from Dana White Contender Series are the real deal. The guys in the house are kind of mid, if you will. So he fought there. We saw him beat Paddy McCrory while in the Fight House. This is a guy that used to fight on the regional scene. And then in the championship, in August, we saw him lose to Ryan Loder. And I don't know if I picked him in that fight, but I can tell you what I saw in that fight. Okay, I don't remember if I picked him in that fight. We can go check. I don't do a Google search, bro. Figure it out. But what we saw in this fight was Loder got one takedown. One. And it never ended. He had 1 out of 3 takedowns, and he had 4 minutes control time, almost 5 minutes of control time. This is a fight that was ended in the second round due to elbows. But the reality is Robert Valentin didn't know how to get up. He couldn't get up. And you see this man fought more than a round and only landed 5 strikes. We saw nothing from him. He was just on his back, done. And this is a decent fighter, not a world-class athlete. Okay, this is absurd. You went out there and got handled. And even when you were in control, whether it's up against the fence or in the mount, side control, whatever you want to call it, whatever he was in the dominant body position and in control of his opponent, he's not laying any strikes. He's not doing any damage. He doesn't quite know what to do here. He's just not built for the moment. And he can be controlled and taken down. And so Robert Valentin, if you have a skill set, if you ever wanted to have a template for how to look terrible against Torrez Finney, you're the guy. You're the first guy they ever want to see. They want to see Torrez Finney on a main card in a debut, and they want the whole world to notice. Now, it's going to be hard to not notice, okay? Torrez Finney, he's a damn ape, and I don't care that he's black. It's not offensive. He is primate strong. The dude's got every muscle you ever wanted in his upper body, and he's going to go out there and slam you on top of your head, okay? He's 5'8", 185 pounds. He just made weight. What an absolute monster of a man. We watched him on Dana White Contender Series 3 times. 3 times he wins, and it's never close. I don't even know what's going on. Submits the first guy. Dana White's like, nah, it was kind of not good enough. What are you talking about? Comes back, unanimous win. Oh, it's not good enough. Why? Because he's a wrestler? Because he's going to tackle you, take you down. He doesn't know what to do from there. He don't really know what to do. He's going to ground and pound you out. Ground and pound you out. And I think in this particular fight, this is prime for Torrez Finney to go in there, show this Swiss dude what real muscle feels like, bro. This man's going to absolutely obliterate this kid, smash him. And I know there's concerns about Torrez Finney's cardio, but I watched him. I watched him fight for 3 rounds against Cam. I watched him go in there and just dominate. And it's easy to breathe when you're on top. And when this man's on top of you, you're not going anywhere. So, let's go look at the sportsbook. Sportsbook in a debut, and I know some of you guys avoid the debuts. Sportsbook's got Finney at minus 300. I think it's a lock. I don't see how he loses. Short of getting knocked out, which has never happened. He's never lost. Let me just say that right now. He's never lost. So if you see him losing, it'll be the first time ever. But I think Finney right here, and this is supposed to be Finney TKO. I think he can get a ground and pound TKO. I don't think we're going to get to the bell. There's no way Finney can be on top of you for 15 minutes and you survive. No, I saw you quit under less pressure. Finney on top. Give me that TKO. Robert Valentin just gets drowned. And I think it's a lock. Now, my lock props are at 53%, which is terrible. This is how we raise our lock props. I'm only picking a few lock props. The parlays are what really killed this. We had to run a bad lock parlays. But this one just feels silly to me. This is Torrez Finney's going to go out there and slam a man. And he might be boring because he's on top and just doing his thing. Another thing. Another strategy is Torrez Finney by TKO. I'm willing to put a full unit on that because I believe it's a lock. So I put a full unit. But then I'm going to turn around and say Torrez Finney by points. Hedge my own bet. He's going to win, whether it goes the distance or he ends it with a knockout, I don't know. But listen, if you put out 165, I made $100. Because that's 265, right? The initial 100 and your winnings are 165. So put out 165, I get back 265 if we win by knockout. If I'm hedging my bet. So I put out 165, get back 265. I'm up a unit. I ain't mad. And I hedged my bet. As long as Torrez Finney wins and it's not a sub, you're gonna win. Okay? Now if he wins by points, oh boy, if he wins by points, you make more money. You got 165 out and you got 240 coming back. You doing all right? Everybody with me on this? I think it's something pretty special. I think it's something pretty special. Am I doing the math there wrong? Am I doing the math there? 240, yeah. 240 coming out. 160 out, 240 coming back. What did I do wrong on the other math? I did wrong on the other math. Am I making $100? No, I'm not making $100. Am I tripping? 165 out, 265 back. It's 100. 165 out, 240 back. You lose a little bit of money. Not much. Hedging your bet. If he wins by points, you hedge your bet. You would make a little less than a unit. If he wins by knockout, you make a full unit. That's if you're hedging. If you don't hedge, it's all profit, bro. It's all profit. By the way, you can parlay Finney money line at minus 300. You can parlay that with some other locks. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Sorry for thinking out loud and sitting here talking.